Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be listening to one of the world's greatest vocalists and musicians, but it's the first time I've ever listened to him on this channel, and that's Phil Collins. Phil Collins has actually popped up quite a bit in the comment section of other videos that I've done, so I figured it was time to take a look. So this is In the Air Tonight, a debut solo single by the English drummer and singer-songwriter Phil Collins, released as the lead single from Collins' debut solo album, Face Value, in January 1981. So if you enjoy this video, which I hope you do, and you have other Phil Collins or other recommendations for me, check out Buy Me a Coffee. That's the place to do it. You can also join my Patreon community where you can give me suggestions. You can get behind the scenes footage and much, much more. Let's dive in. Okay, I want to pause right there. That was a big chunk. There was just nowhere to stop because there was just a lot going on. I realized as I was watching this that I've heard this song many times. I've heard a lot of Phil Collins, and I've never actually watched him perform before. And what gripped me right away was the intensity of his face when he's singing, particularly his eyes. There's just this piercing stare from them that's really, really intense. And I'm interested to hear as we listen to more of this performance how my perspective and interpretation of this piece changes after watching him. The second thing that was really interesting to me, and we're going to listen to it right now, was the timbre of his voice, which again, I've never really thought about too much other than it's a wonderful voice, fantastic musician, all these accolades that he has. But it's also kind of a piercing sound as well. He really gets on top of the, I can feel it, he kind of grapples on to the diphthong, which gives it that kind of biting quality. And I know there are many sides to his voice because if you know the song, You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan, you'll know he has this sort of gut-wrenching side to his voice. But at this point in time, it's kind of piercing and I love it. I like it. Also, no dancers, no flames, no costumes, just a guy walking on the stage and singing. That's it. The simplicity is something that needs to be noted because it works. We don't need all that extra fluff. Just sing.
I was there and I saw what you did. Saw it with my own two eyes.
Yeah.
So you can wipe off that grin. Know where you've been. Something I packed like.
Do you hear that? He's got that kind of nasally piercing quality. When I say nasal, it's not a nasal sound. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that he can activate some resonance in the nasopharynx and in that part of his face and the cheekbones to get that biting quality. It's really, really interesting. It makes his sound unique. It makes the timbre of his voice unique and something different. So when you hear this song, you know if it's not him singing it because you know that voice straight away. Shout out to the audience for clapping on 2 and 4, not 1 and 3. It's good. It's good.
And I can feel it coming in the air. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord.
That's incredible. I mean, is there a more famous drum beat drop than that? I don't think so. And I didn't actually even know that he did that himself, which makes it so much more impressive. I've obviously heard this song before, but I didn't realize that he actually played the drums in it. That's incredible. And now that I've learned from his Wikipedia that he was a drummer first and then became a singer, this song makes way more sense to me from a musical standpoint because the drums and percussion and rhythm is so heavily featured in this because that's what he is. I love this comment. There are two people in this world, the ones who air drum when the beat drops and the ones who didn't feel it in the air tonight. Well, I couldn't help myself. I had to do something. And now that I think about it, it's actually such an asset for a vocalist to know how to play percussion and obviously vice versa. But to have a singer understand rhythm and the beat and singing on time, when you're singing live in front of thousands of people who clap and slightly clap, probably out of sync because you think of all the thousands of people, how deep the stadium goes, like somebody way at the back, they're going to hear the sound different from their perspective than you hear it on stage. So it's all going to be slightly delayed. And to have that internal rhythm always pulsing is going to be a huge asset for you. That goes for any singer, to be honest. If they can sing and play another instrument, can be anything, it's going to influence their singing and help their singing. For example, as long as I've sung, I've also played piano. So that's really helped me when I've been accompanying myself or when I've been working with other musicians because I understand on a deeper level how the music works. I'm not just a singer. I love how hyped the audience got as he started getting closer to the drum set because they knew what was going to happen and the hype was real. Also, how perfectly timed was that? I mean, he's a drummer, right? He knows how to time things, but he just perfectly got there, sat down, and then he was ready to go. Here's another question though. How do you sing that well and play drums that well at the same time? I talk a lot on this channel about how singing is a very physical thing. Like you can't just sing from the throat. You have to sing with the entire body. And I'm just wondering how the physical movements of drumming affect your singing or what adjustments he's had to make as both a singer and a drummer to make it work together. That is a fascinating question that I would love the answer to. If you have any insight into this, leave a comment down below because I'd love to know how he finds that balance between singing and drumming because it didn't seem, at least to me, like either were lacking or one suddenly dipped because the other came in. It just seemed like a good musician performing. So right there, he's got that kind of openness here, brightness in the teeth. He's got such a unique sound and it's such a distinct sound that you know exactly when it's him. But I honestly didn't know that it was him drumming. I'm trying to figure out why it's such an iconic drum drop or whatever you want to call it, drum solo for 2 seconds. Because it's pretty simple. Dum 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 dum. That's pretty basic rhythm. I'm sure it's popped up in other songs before too, but what is it about this that makes it so iconic? Do you know? Do you have any insights as to why that is? Because you just know it instantly. You recognize it. What a musician. The fact that he can do something this iconic and this epic while singing and playing and can pull off something as tender and sweet as You'll Be in My Heart, which maybe I should react to next, is really special. And I think he should be praised for that even more so. Short and sweet, but what can you say about Phil Collins other than brilliant singer, amazing musician overall? Like, I can't believe he can drum so well and sing so well at the same time. It's just mind-blowing. So if you have more recommendations for what I should listen to, make sure to check out Buy Me a Coffee and or my Patreon. And if you enjoyed this video, which I sincerely hope you did, you'll probably enjoy some of the videos that are about to pop up on your screen right now. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.